All right, thanks guys. If you just want to come in. My name's Rob. I work with Golf Victoria. So first thing we're going to do is just look at a bit of safety first. I'd always set up golf with a line, have the person not hitting behind the line, one person out at a station across there, so that there's a good separation between each player and it's fairly safe. So if you could partner up just behind a station, so two people behind a tennis ball there, here, there. Do we have any left-handers in the group? Yep. If we have a left-hander, we always put them down on the end. No, this one here will do. All right, and so that when they're swinging, they're actually swinging away from the rest of the group. So we'll just do a little bit of skills for putting to start with. Firstly, we want the grip. When the kids grip the club, we want them with their thumbs on top, on the flat side of the grip. Doesn't matter which way their hands go, whether they're joined, whether they're apart, just thumbs on top. Then when they set up to the ball, we're going to have them with their eyes over the top of the ball, leaning over, club behind the ball, and the black line on the top of the putter. For this activity, I want you just to line it up behind the dot that I've drawn on the back of the tennis ball. So what we're going to do is take the club back, bring it through and watch the black line actually strike the dot on the tennis ball. That's the important part, is that your head stays nice and still so that you can watch it stop on the back, hit the back of the tennis ball. All right, so we've got those, and I've assessed the group and I think we're probably fairly responsible. So what I'll do is I'll get one person out behind the hoop just to field the ball and take it back, have 5 shots and then swap over. All right, off we go. Right, we're watching. We're going to hit that back of the ball. Very nice. All right, taking the club back, following through towards our target, the hoop. Nice. All right, we'll just change over now. I'd like you to swap the tennis ball for a ball in your bucket that has a blue line along it. So we're going to use a golf ball this time, and I want you to set it up, here, this one, yep, so that the blue line is on top of the ball and lined up to the hoop and the golf hole. All right, now, what I find, if I find I'm putting poorly, 9 times out of 10, it's because my eyes will be following the ball. I'll be anxious to see it going in the hole, and my eyes will be actually moving off the ball to track the ball into the hole. What we want to try and do for good putting is to keep that head still and actually watch the back of the putter strike the blue line on the ball. Right? If we're on a nice smooth surface like a mud grass tennis court, this works beautifully, and you'll see the ball roll with the blue line over and over and over. There won't be any little wobbles. So our practice for this skill is just watching the black line hit the ball, hit the line on the ball, and trying to get the ball to roll over and over and over. All right, let's go, 5 and then swap. All right, now I've assessed the skills of the group, and I think they're up to putting to just to the smaller target. So what? Right, make sure you follow through to get that roll on the golf ball. Ooh, nearly. What we're going to do now is a couple of games, get the kids involved. I'd like you just to line up your 5 golf balls across in a line here, and 5. And then just put the clubs down and stand at the back by the white line. Okay, this game's called Capture the Cones, and we'll spread the cones out in our area that we've got here, and it's a team game. So what I'm going to ask you to do is have one shot then swap with your partner. So put the club down, go back behind the line so that we're going to make sure that we're safe. And 5 hits out there. If you hit a cone, you score a point. If you hit the purple cone, you score 10 points. So you have the 5 shots, see how many points your team can score. And as I said, teachers are really good at modifying programs and modifying games. So you might find that you've got your kids are capable of going out and grab the cone, bring it back. So you reduce the number of cones that are left in the area until it's just down to 1. With this one, just for time, we'll just have it so that if you hit a cone, score a point, 10 points for the purple one. All right, let's have a go. Now the skill is line it up, head over the ball, right, standing there and fire through towards your target. Not that it's going to make much difference on the asphalt. Oh, there's one. Oh, bounced over it.
You nearly hit 4 then, I reckon.
Oh.
Come on, the other group had 5-10.
For the safety, what I find really important is that when you go out to collect the balls, that you get the kids to leave the clubs down on the ground back here, and they just go out and pick up the balls. So we'll get you to leave the clubs, and if you can put 5 balls in the bucket, bring them back.
Cool.
Okay, next game, it's in the manual under the name Danger Zone. So what we're doing is we're putting from here. You have 5 putts each to score as many points as you can. See if you can beat your partner with their 5 putts. The danger zones are before this line here. So we've got the line across there. So if your ball finishes anywhere in there, no points. Between this line and the next line scores 2. This line and the next scores 3. This one and the next scores 5. I like to have a smaller area at the end for an 8. But if you go past the end line, no points. That's the danger zone. All right, any questions on that one? Let's have a go. See if you can beat your partner. I reckon you've got an 8 there. On the line's an 8. 5, it's good start. Oh, he's gone for the 8. Oh, bad luck. Right, when they've all finished, you can put the clubs down, go and collect the balls, and then see if you can beat your partner's score. Okay. All right. As you can see, you can modify that any way you want to do it. You might, you might have multiplication. You might multiply your score. You might do a division. You might subtract the score. So you're trying to get the lowest score. You can adapt it pretty much any way you like. But basically, what we've done is the skills, and then followed on by a couple of games. What I did notice though is as soon as we went to the games, all that 10 minutes we spent on practicing skills went completely out the window. Everyone's, where'd that go? And their eyes are off the ball and they're not consistently watching that ball. So, the skills part is really important, and we've got to keep mentioning that you've got to keep that head very, very still over the top of the ball when you're putting. Thanks very much, and hope you enjoyed your day and out at the golf this afternoon.